Christmas lights. I don't really celebrate Christmas, so I'm not really going to be putting up the lights. But as mentioned before, I do have some DJ lights on my balcony, some stage lights or park hands, and they're DMX 512, so I can change the colors, set them to flashy, all from a controller inside here. So yeah, I had them orange and white or orange and green for Halloween. A little bit of fog out there, some skulls and feet and hands, bloody hands and feet and stuff. Christmas, I'll have them on green and red Christmas colors. That's not really gonna go get a string of lights. When I got all these lights, I can just control as I need to. So that about does it for that. I got them on blue and white right now in opposition to all these ridiculous protests going on across Canada. Those are not talking politics on the radio. So moving on from that, POTA. I actually flicked on the HF radio today, and for once I actually picked up a station. I got KG9JP at US 4326 Rat River State Wildlife Area, Wisconsin. I may have heard Bill just before me work that station too. So that would have been the first station I've worked since October the 18th. So heard something today. Other than that, not much else. Just listening along. Probably going to be having an early night tonight. I'm sort of following the sun. Once the sun goes down, I go down not long after. So we'll be listening along for the rest of the night. VA3 WPG.
All right, Chris, that was a mouthful. So you're all set for lights then, anyways. And speaking of which, I came across a sale on Govee string lights. They're for back of the TV to enhance your viewing experience. And so I bought them on sale, and I was quite happy with them. And, of course, I put them on the back of my TV. And then I bought another set, and I've got them under the one shelf where my radios are. And, yeah, you can set them to, dozens of different configurations. And so it's a lot of fun to play with that. But for me, I can't have them on like all night. Flashing lights, changing colors and all that in the same room. So I tone it down and change them up there so they're not crazy. But yeah, I like the music sync. You can sync these lights to music, and it's really cool. So I was glad I got them on sale for sure. And Govee, Govee, is a very reputable brand, and so super stoked to get those on sale because they can be pretty pricey. Anyhow, Chris, thank you so much for that. Do you have anything else?
These ones I got outside, these ones are actually like the actual stage lights they use for concerts and the bars and stuff, so kind of professional gear out there. Are you talking about for the TV, those ones that stick on the back of the TV and they come with like a little wireless remote? You change the colors. Where's my remote here? I have one of these somewhere, I think, but I can't find but there's like the remote's got all kinds of different color buttons, and you can I don't even know where my remote is, but you can change the colors and strobe lights and music and off on, slow, dim, slow brightness and all that stuff.
Well, you were right on the first part of the question there. They stick on the back of the TV, so it's a thin strip, and you just peel the paper on the back and make them go around your TV. And they're controlled by your phone only, no remote. So the phone has an app. You download the Govee app, and add the lights that you have on there, and the range of things that you can do far exceeds what a remote can do.
That's why I couldn't find the ones, my remote here. The one I was looking for, I have one on my nightstand and one on my desk. The one on the nightstand is controlled by the remote control, and my desk is controlled by the phone, and I also have RGB lights in my secondary computer, which is also remote control. But yeah, I know my desk is also controlled by my phone too. Yeah, it's a neat little thing to have. Nice if you want to brighten things up a little bit, customize your area.
Absolutely, and that's what I like to do here at the Radio Shack. And I've also got indoor-outdoor RGB lights, and they have a remote. And they're 30 watts, but apparently that's the equivalent of 300 watts, but they only use 30. And you can set the remote to go either automatically change colors or stay one color. So yeah, I like a variety. I like lights, and those professional cans. Yeah, I like those. Some of them swivel around and automatically do a routine. There's all kinds of gear if you got the money.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you got the money, I got all my stuff off of Kijiji used. Some of it had some issues, so you get it, you open it up, you get it working. That's what we do, is we work on stuff. I've gotten quite a few lights that had issues and brought them back to life. I brought my DJ mixer back to life. I got that $800 mixer for like $200. What did I have? I think I had to replace the headphone jack, 2 faders on it, an effects selector knob. But so that was a good score. That's all fixed up now. So yeah, it's pricey, but if you got the stuff and you fix it up, you can put together a pretty nice light show for a decent cost.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I'm slowly gathering equipment here, and so I'm also into audio, video, and lighting. And but it takes time, and you know, unless you want to dump a whole bunch of cash out right up front, then good for you. But it doesn't work that way for most people. Anyhow, Chris, thank you so much for checking in, sir. And I thank you for your check-in, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Yeah, you too. 73, everybody. Have a good one. VA3, WPG.
All right, that clears my list. Let's see who else out there has an opinion. Are Christmas lights out right now, outdoors, too early? Or is maybe December 1st more appropriate? Let's hear from everybody. This is VA3 CJZ looking for check-ins.
VA3 IMW.
VE3 LBI.
All right, 2 more fine business gentlemen, IMW and LBI. Let's bring in Mac, VA3 IMW.
Good evening, Chuck, and all on net. Yes, sirree. You're a man after my own heart. November Christmas lights, that's a non-starter. Anything before December 1st is there ought to be a law. I can see perhaps if you want to get a jump start on putting up your decorations before the weather gets bitterly cold. But don't turn them on until December comes around. My goodness gracious, I think the worst I saw was somebody on November 1st taking down their Halloween decorations and immediately replacing them with Christmas decor. So yeah, that's jumping the gun way too much. Anyways, I also see that Mark, VA3 MHV, has checked in on YouTube. and he's also in favor of December 1st as being the permissible date to start lighting up your Christmas decor. Anyways, I also poked around on HF for a few minutes in between 6:30 and 7. Managed to make a few contacts on 20 meters. The usual candidates, the states that you usually hear fairly well from. So Kansas and Missouri and Louisiana and all the rest of that good 5-9 signals up here in Oscar, November. So there wasn't much to be seen on 40 meters, but I guess that'll happen, now as we speak, I guess. But it was strange that when I turned on the spotting page, there was only parks that were posted from 20 meters. Anyways, another quick reminder of our activation for our white hearn on the 21st of December. If you want to wear your Christmas lights, you're more than welcome to turn them on then, as long as they don't cause any RF damage. Anyways, thanks for running this one, Chuck. Certainly appreciate it.
Okay, Mac, very good then. Yep. All right. Another person that agrees with me. And I see Albert says, no Christmas lights for him. He's got too much work. We'll have to go and buy him a little box of lights there that he could string up in his townhouse so that when he's doing the Charlie Brown Christmas, he'll have have some lights. Sorry, Albert, I just had to. Okay, Mac, anything else?
I don't think so, Charles. If my little gray cells wake up and remember something else, I'll be sure and let you know. Oh, by the way, I think you forgot to mention Chris's net on Monday night as well. The Sounds Good net also starts at 8 o'clock. So if you got nothing better to do, you can go and listen to him on the 2 meter side of the, the RSB repeater? Anyways,
yes.
Very good. Thanks again for doing this one.
Yes, absolutely right. I forgot about that one, and I usually forget about the Friday night Flying Pig net there, or the Tech net. I forget which one it is. And so it is, in fact, the VE3 RSB repeater there at 8 p.m. Okay, and I see Edward is checking in, and he also agrees that we should all wait till December 1st to flip that switch on the lights. What's his name there? Griswold. Griswold plugging in his lights. Wait till December 1st, please. And you gotta love Cousin Eddie. Okay, very good, Mac. Thanks. And so let's bring in Larry, VE3 LBI.
Yep, good evening all, everybody on the net tonight. Listening to your comment there about the Christmas lights. I don't know. I just usually put them up usually sometime in December. That's all I know. And I usually pick a day probably when it's cold and snowing for some reason.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with putting them up a month ahead of time there, Larry. I mean, you don't have to wait till you're ready to turn them on to install them. You can install them in November. I've done it, of course, after Halloween. At some point in November, put them up, and then wait for December to roll around and turn them on.
Well, to be honest with you, Chuck, if they were up right now, the wife would have them on. So let's put it this way. They're not up yet. We got some stuff to do. But no, if they were on, if the lights were up, she'd have them on, that's for sure.
Oh, okay. I just hide the extension plugs from my wife until December. Then I bring them out so she can turn them on then. Otherwise, unless she goes out and buys extension cords.
I think we got a whole box downstairs of them now. A whole box. I'm talking not just 2, probably 22.
Yeah, go put them in the garage, hide them behind something else. That way she can't find them.
It's like when you go to the dollar store. Our cupboards are full, completely full of plastic containers. Nope, we got to buy a couple more when we go to the dollar store. Every time, a couple more. I don't know what we do with them, but I got enough probably to store food for a year in the cupboards.
Yeah. Well, we don't have room for a big tree, so we have a smaller tree, but hey, it still makes it feel like Christmas. Anyhow, Larry, thanks for your response to the question and for your check-in, of course. And we look forward to checking in with you this Friday at 8 p.m. right here on the ZOE repeater at 8 p.m. And so, Larry, anything else you can think of before I do another call-out?
No, I think that's it. Nothing else really to report. A little few contacts today on POTA, but nothing too serious. Been kind of looking around for some countertop material I want to put down. So, other than that, thanks for doing it, and we're listening along. VE3LBI.
All right, very good, Larry. And that clears my list once again. Let's start a new one. This is VA3CJZ looking for check-ins for the Monday night accidental net. And what do you think? Are lights on, Christmas lights on outside right now too early? Or should you wait? Any check-ins, please come now. I think maybe everybody's putting up their Christmas lights there, Larry.
Just don't turn them on.
All right, might be a slow night. Let's try again. This is VA3CJZ looking for check-ins for the Monday night accidental net.
Okay, I think I got the radio on. VE3VYT.
Yes, sir. You do have the radio on. VE3VYT coming into the repeater quite well. Come on in, Edward.
Yeah, I was having fun listening on YouTube there. Yeah, my lights have been hanging all year long, and I actually splurged a couple of years ago and bought those, what do they call those? The LEDs, so I wouldn't be paying for 7-watt bulbs, which is what I had up there for the longest time. And then I think I managed to luck into a set of 5-watt bulbs, a chain of those from a neighbor that was giving them away, and I had those up. But now I actually have LEDs, so I actually could afford to turn them on December the 1st for a change.
Yeah, thank goodness for the LEDs using less power. And so it's easier on the hydro draw. Same thing with light bulbs in your house. LEDs are the new way to go. I'm not even sure if they sell incandescent lights. Not too many of them, I don't think. But you get the same brightness for a fraction of the wattage. I mean, a 60-watt bulb I think only uses 7 watts. Anywhere from 7 to 10 watts for a 60-watt bulb. That's great.
Yeah, the only thing you have to deal with is does the string expire before a year is up? So I bought. Let me see here. On Boxing Day 2 years ago, I bought a whole pile of boxes, about 6 or 7 boxes of the different colored LED strings, crappy tire, and they came with a 1-year warranty, of course. And come the following October, November, I tried it out, and one of the strings was dead. So I was fortunate I was able to take it back and get my money back for it because they didn't have the Christmas decorations up yet. I think that was October, and they didn't have those types of lights out yet. And so there's a lesson: always make sure you buy them early so that you can exchange them if you need to.
Yeah, that's a great point. That goes for everything you buy. some people leave it in the box on the shelf and don't take it out for, 1 or more years before they try it, and then they find out it doesn't work. So it's a good plan to at least try them out before the warranty runs out. So good point there, Edward. Anyhow, have you been doing any radio work today?
No, I've actually been kind of delinquent in that category for about 2.5, 3 weeks now. I keep hoping for a warmer day, but it doesn't happen, and so no, I haven't been out for a while, other than playing here in my office with the rig sitting here, and that'd be about it. Hunt the occasional POTA thing while I'm doing something else, just because I heard the guy. But I was thinking, like, if I can get a nice sunny day, not even warm, just sunny would be nice, then I would probably go by the park one more time here before Christmas.
Yes, or put up your Christmas lights and then turn them on in December. So I forgot what your answer was. Is it too early, or should you wait till December 1st?
Well, with LEDs, I guess it's never too early, but December 1st does seem to be the go-to date. I did notice when I was out for a walk this afternoon that there was one guy that had his lights all up and running already, so I guess he's the commercial kind of guy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for your answer there, Edward, and for your check-in. And, I too have not been very excited about getting on the radio. A couple here and there, but to try and fight through the noise and then all the contesters and bad conditions, I just say, you know what, I'll find something else to do, and when the bands are better, we'll come back. So, anyways, back to you for a final there, Edward.
Well, you just reminded me. I was on the other night there when everybody was complaining about the propagation. I went hunting and I found that the radio was working pretty good on 80 meters and 160 meters in that kind of situation. Actually, I ended up getting on that 3730 net on 80 meters with, I think it's Randy from up there in Algonquin Park area, VA3XV. And it was a pretty clean conversation. Compared to what was happening on 20 meters, it was very good. I enjoyed the half hour on there.
Oh, all right. Very good then. Okay, and so there's plenty of nets to go around tonight, and so hopefully you guys will help support all the other clubs or nets in the area, and I encourage you to stop in and give them a check-in. And so with that, I believe that clears my list, and let's see if there's anybody else out there wishing to check into the Monday night accidental net. This is VA3CJZ. Please come now.
VE3IUK comment.
VE3IUK comment. Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, you were talking earlier about how we're all using LED lighting. I'd encourage people to go look at the health benefits of incandescent lighting, and the fact that colors appear more natural under incandescent lighting because they have what's called a high color rendering index. But just very interesting stuff that I remember also reading an article watching an article on the internet by a Dr. Eric Berg, who was talking about the health benefits of incandescent lighting. So just something very interesting.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a preference. Now, a lot of these lights come with different settings. Some can have, like for example, I've got a desk lamp here that'll go from a sunlight type of a light, and then there's a warmer type of a light, and then there are several toned down versions of that amberish kind of light. Me personally, I prefer the bright white light that imitates the sunlight, and that's just my preference. But there are lots of lights out there that you can flip through different types of lighting there, Bill.
Yeah, a couple of quick comments in regards to that. Yeah, I actually have a floor lamp down here that has the 3 different settings on it, for the color temperature. And one of them mimics the incandescent lighting. But with my eyesight, I have problems with the blue-green part of the spectrum. It's very hard on my eyes. So I have that natural white lighting, and you can look it up. It's called OTT lighting, OTT. It's by a Dr. Ott, and available at Krabby Tire, also available at Amazon. But that OTT lighting is that natural white, sort of mimics the sun, and it's good for people that suffer from SADS. So just a little more information there for you, Chuck.
All right. Well, we'll try not to be sad for too long. Thanks for that, Bill. Much appreciated. All right. It looks like we're getting around to the last call portion of the net. Looking for any last call check-ins for tonight's Monday Night Net. Please come now.
VE3, every kind of junk.
VE3 EKJ. Bill, we kept the net going just for you. Come on in.
Yeah, I just signed off with my dear old mum, and heard you guys still talking out in the ham shack. Raced in, sat down, picked up the mic. Here I am.
All right. And how is dear old mom? And how old is she again? 93?
Yep. Still looking after things, although she gets a little help coming in. There's a health worker that comes in twice a week and helps her with a couple of the household chores, but she still does her own laundry. And, she has